Hey guys, and welcome to my next flashlight review. Today I got another flashlight from Sofirn for you. So this is also a low budget flashlight, which is pretty nice. The packaging is nearly exactly the same as for the other Sofirn light I reviewed for you in the video before. Expect that it's a bit bigger packaging, as this is a 8650 flashlight, so it needs to be a bit bigger. So here you have the manual. You can see it's the Sofirn SP32A in the V2 version. Here we have the manual. This light comes in a complete kit with a charger, some lanyard and 2 spare O-rings, micro USB cable, and of course the flashlight, including 18650 battery. As you can see, the engravings are nice. You have a little switch on the head, no switch on the tail cap, clip that you can remove. The anodizing feels nice. There are no sharp edges or defects in the anodizing, so that's pretty nice. So I'd say we are going to have a closer look at the charger and the battery, and then we are going to see the technical specifications of this flashlight. So here is the battery. It's a 3000 milliamp battery, so it's protected. As you can see, it's fully charged, so the status LED is shining in green. During the charging process it lights in red. So we are going to check at what voltage the charger stops charging the battery. 4.15, so that's pretty accurate. The charger does not overcharge the battery, so that's always a good feature, because often those cheap chargers don't really know when to stop charging. So now I'm going to insert the battery, and then we are going to have a closer look at the technical specifications. So you can't really see it, but the LED is well centered in the smooth reflector. It's a Cree XPL2 LED in cool white. So once again here, Sofirn, please also produce warm or neutral white flashlights. That's something I really like. For the working voltage, the flashlight works from 2.8 to 6.6 volts. So you can also use it with 2 CR123A batteries. The dimensions are the following. The flashlight has an overall length of 123 millimeters and the diameter is 23.4 millimeters. The weight is about 65 grams without battery. It has a toughened glass lens with anti-reflective coating, and it's rated to be waterproof to the standard of IPX8. It has a reverse polarity protection, and it has a maximum beam intensity of 5856 candela. The maximum beam distance is rated with 153 meters. So for a price of about $35, including the battery and the charger, this flashlight offers some pretty cool features for the low budget. So it has a mode memory, it has an advanced temperature regulation which kicks in if the temperature reaches 60 degrees, but it also has an automatic step down, so after 3 minutes of turbo mode it will step down to prevent overheating, but you can always switch the turbo mode back on. In the side button here we have a power indicator, so you just push the button down to start the flashlight in the eco mode, and then the indicator will ignite for about 5 seconds in green if the battery is fully charged. If it switches to red, you know that there is not much battery left anymore, and if it starts blinking in red, you need to change the battery as soon as possible. So to switch between the different output modes, you just need to slightly push the button, then you can switch between eco, low, mid and high mode. To access the turbo mode, you need to double click, and to enter the stroboscope mode, you need a triple click. The flashlight has a memory mode, but it works only for the general mode, so turbo and stroboscope mode are not included in the memory mode. So if you want to switch the light off, you just need to simply switch the side button for about 1 second. To turn it on, short press. So I'd say we take the flashlight over to the Ulbush ball, and we're going to see if it really reaches the 1300 lumen in the turbo mode as indicated, and then we are going outside. So the eco mode should deliver 5 lumens, it delivers 5.8 lumens, so that's pretty accurate. Then we are going to switch into the low mode with 50 lumen. So here we have 54, so that's also pretty accurate. Then we are going to the medium mode with 160 lumen. 140 lumen, so that's still okay, but not as accurate. Then the high mode with 500 lumen, which has 439 lumens. And then I'm going to activate the turbo mode, which should deliver 1300, so here we only have about 1000 lumen. I'm going to switch the battery now to one of keep power, where I know that it can provide high currents, and then we are going to see if the turbo mode will change with another battery. So I changed the battery now to a keep power cell, and unfortunately we don't get any more output out of this flashlight. So Sofirn also has to do some more work on this flashlight, as in my eyes 300 lumen less than indicated are not quite an option. So I wanted to tell you guys one more cool thing about this flashlight before we head outside. It has 2 different group modes. So the first group mode is the one with the 6 different modes, as I showed you before the Ulbush ball. But you also have a ramping mode, where the light ramps from the lowest mode to the highest mode. So to activate this, you need to power on the light and then hold down the side button for about 3 seconds. Then it will blink, and now the flashlight is on. And as you can see, by holding the button, it ramps up. As it reaches the maximum output, it will blink once. Now you can push the button again and it will ramp down until it blinks again. I controlled these modes in my Ulbush ball, and I don't get a higher turbo mode or lower eco mode, so the outputs are the same in the 2 different groups. And to get back to the normal mode, you need to hold the button down again for 3 seconds, and then it will blink, and now you are in the first group. So that's really a cool feature. I like flashlights that have this ramping possibility, as it's really cool, as you always have no pain to find exactly the output mode that you need. So now I'm going to head outside in the garden and show you what it performs in the outdoor. So welcome, I have the flashlight on the highest mode with about 1000 lumen. So as you can see, it illuminates my garden pretty well. Close up, but also far behind, so the bench is about 15 meters away from here. And I really like the light with all the features for that low price. If they would produce it in neutral or warm white, and if they would be more honest with their lumen indication, as this light is missing about 300 lumens, so that's quite some lumens. So here we have the low mode. Now you can't see much. I will cycle through the different modes. So the beam pattern is really usable. I will post a link beneath the video where you can buy this light as a discounted price, so please check that one out. It can be really interesting for you. That's about it for this slide. I just wanted to tell you that the battery charger draws about 0.8 amps while charging, so the battery charges up quite fast. I hope you liked this video. If so, please give a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them and I will do my very best to answer them. So I hope to see you soon on my channel. Take care, guys. Bye bye.